Team Fire's got catch. Its lanes look good.
I'm wondering like what you actually get for no one now.
Here. Well, both teams really are playing very aggressively on the small things, and that's what you're going to see out of the good teams of this tournament in this patch. They will pressure as much as they can to try to get that little advantage as the blood finally does come in from 33.
They chased him pretty deep.
Yep.
Not a lot of mans to work with. They're not going to follow up into solo. I was waiting for mid lane just to go a little bit weird with CCNC having that double damage room, but hey. It's amazing how much times like 33 can just farm underneath the like almost his tier 2 tower. Oh, that's a nice fissure. Pycat's body blocked him, starts to go for the spin, chasing up after Pasha. That spin's gonna last not long enough, and he knows that Pasha has stick charges available. Now Roger with all that damage hits the stun and the follow-up damage.
That's a bit of an uncharacteristic mistake from Pycat. He actually wasn't even close to getting that kill.
It's almost a full level in front of no one. No one's still got a full creep wave coming into the tower, but that's not the position that no one wanted to be in. They're going again up on top. Avalanche out. Wave of Terror as well as Magic Missiles already connected onto Ramsey. Solo moves over trying to create some space. It was actually the creep wave being pulled to create the space in the first place. Ramses, they're going to toss in Zai, looking for the kill on the spec, able to claim it. Even if Zai dies here, it's all for the greater good. Solo's got Frostbite back off cooldown. He can go on to Tiny, but he won't do it. Meanwhile, at mid, no one underneath the tier 1 tower. PPD does his rotation. CCNC, the Fairy Fly Wolf, as well as Tiny at the number 1 as far as net worth goes. So it's a very safe place to be. They're going to go again over towards Ramsey. Stun. Avalanche and Toss available. Ramsey's very, very low on life, and again, it's the stick charges that will save him. He waited as long as he possibly could. The Spectral Dagger, not enough damage onto 33. Meanwhile, Phoenix gets to die underneath the bottom. PPD and Pasha. Bird versus Bird. PPD actually doesn't have his Arctic Burn anymore, so he can't just jump away. And Pycat doesn't have the intimidation level of 6 yet, but Zai is the man in real trouble. Ramsey's in solo. Going after him. Frostbite, hold him there. And Zai, wait, did they actually not fully? Yeah, okay, they've got it. It's a little closer than it maybe had to have been.
I got the kill, but it went to Maiden. And you look at this net worth of this Spectre right now, and he is not having a good...
With OpTic, like, Zai's been heavy sacrificial.
Yeah. Zai's very poor for a position 4, actually. That's the reason they're not further ahead than they are. He must have spent a lot of gold on regen. He has 2 deaths, and still no bootsman at 7 on the 4.
They're going after Ramses again. Underneath the tower is a level 2 Wave of Terror from a Vengeful Spirit. No armor to play with, and 33 just hit so hard, but Solo, great body blocks. It buys time for Roger to come in. But Zai's got Wave of Terror and Magic Missile both available. Avalanche Toss combination coming up cooldown in just a second, and now it's Roger tossed up and brought down. So the kills separated out. No one's looking for something in return but the Moonlight Shadow.
All that CCNC.
Yeah, Pasha's right next to him.
He has 3 leaps.
He does, and 14 one charges, so Roger gets the first stun. No one needs the extra control. Leap number 1, leap number 2, and leap number 3. Pasha turns on the Sunray. PPD, no cold embrace, but he can slow down Pasha and CCNC. He will die, but Nova out. PPD just has to fly himself away. The Arctic Burn was running out, and they get the kill onto the Marana. As well as his Tranquil boots up, but the Blink Dagger is going to be his critical thing.
Yeah.
But that means they need to be involved in fights, which is happening again. Wave of Terror, that's level 3 now. So every time 33 throws out, he was hitting about 140 on each hit. TP out from VS, but Roger's there at the right time. Wave of Terror is over towards Ramses. Now 33 does his own run out. Pasha heavily involved across the map.
He does leave his lane empty. It means Jugger is just free farming and nobody's taking that space.
Into Arrow. The creep blocks it, however. CCNC didn't have the right angle, and this allows no one to jump down. They're going to try and capitalize Virtus.pro. Another double stun from Roger. Right place, right time. And they bounce over to CCNC. Not a lot of mana to work with from no one. Got 7-1 charges available. So CCNC will have to burn another leap to get back to the...
It's a big kill. When do they have Curse? They have Curse.
Yep, they have Curse. This time...
This one's not going to miss, totally.
This time they connect. Jump in, forward, long duration stun. And that's a guaranteed kill.
Yep.
And there's a guaranteed tier 1 tower as well. No denial possible. VP just cannot defend it. They can fortify. Allows OpTic Gaming to close the distance. They want to bring down Ramses. Make sure this spec never gets any kind of movement for, but okay, they'll kill off the Crystal Maiden. She's the easier one just to burst damage down. A quick sentry ward planted. Nova, great position against OpTic. They have to let the curse out over on Spectre. So by 33, the time to get out of range. Yep, no stun to arrive, but Storm, a long fly forward, toss back over, no one! The tree toss was looking for the kill on him. The one chance gave just enough life, but now it's the ECNC. Arrow flies forward, no one has to bail back out. The secondary Starfall able to kill off Pasha, and they're searching for Ramses. No wave of terror, but no one, not a lot of mana to work with either. Trying to regen up, he'll ball lightning a little bit further away towards the east. Wave of terror and arrow both missing, and no one, he's still in the trees. A quick leap forward, now they'll find him, and this should be the Starfall kill. No one, ball lightnings can't dodge the secondary drop, however, but it's Vengeful Spirit who needs more help. CCNC, he's looking for the right angle for the arrow. Now he'll throw it out, but the damage is already done. VS tries to swap and buy a little bit more time. Raindrops helped him on that front, but the front is gone. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, Pycat takes a tier 1 tower.
Yep. Jugger is just enjoying life, really. He's there with the Mirana, so extending his lead by a big amount here.
And they've got so much vision. They're watching Roger farm up at the moment. The Fisher flies out and actually connects onto PPD, but Roger's got no more money to work with. Use the creeps on the side to get the extra Splinter Blast. Avalanche Toss now in range for 33, which will mean a guaranteed kill onto the ES, slowing down that Blink Dagger, but they want more. Solo, Wave of Terror, swapping back into Mirana. She doesn't have the Starfall available, but that won't matter. The Magic Missile from Zai, he'll use all his abilities to keep the seat.
As well, like, it takes time. It's not that bad. Like, Storm is good at wave clearing. Phoenix is okay, but it takes time.
Ramsey
Spectre is really bad.
Avalanche will connect. Wave of Terror keeps the vision up. Ramsey Spectral Dagger is worn off. The Magic Missile connected, and now the Starfall. Ramses, he has to one charge up, but it won't matter. Roger does get the Echo Slam, and this is now trying to allow no one to capitalize. CCNC, he needs to leave once more, but they have the control. Roger gets himself a double kill and maybe even a triple. PPD tried to come in to help out, but all he ends up doing is giving his life. Obviously, he has just got a big injection, but they need some big fights to work. As OpTic, smoke will break, Virtus.pro, they'll see Solo, Roger gets the fissure off, connects over onto 3, but Solo still slowed up a little bit. Arrow flies forward as the Starfall. That little extra drop when there's only one quite fast enough, so a quick Moonlight Shadow. Virtus.pro still with the 2 heroes smoked up. It looks like a trap, and PPD tries to do it. He turns on the curse onto the Phoenix. 33 comes in close, Avalanche and Toss. They guarantee the kill onto the Phoenix. A good fissure, but Solo still actually just keeps flying out, letting it go. 2 heroes lost for OpTic. They don't have the Mirana anymore, and now Pycat dragged back in. He wasn't even able to Manta. He couldn't get the Omni Slash off, and OpTic Gaming, one by one, they're actually getting picked. 3 heroes down with no buyback. 33 comes back in again looking for another kill. He'll have the extra help thanks to PPD with his Splinter Blast, and he's got the Cold Embrace, and they need this kill, but Roger blinks in for the Echo Slam, putting him down. And all that hard work that OpTic did, Arctic Burn doesn't reach him far enough. So Pasha has the distance. But then they look towards Solo in the mid. Zai catches him out, and support rotates quickly. 33 just walks up to him. Guys, finish the job. Solo back underneath the tier 1 tower. Omni Slash finds the Phoenix. Side of the map, obviously no one still needs that space in mid lane to farm, but he's finished up the Orchid to go with this Kaya, so very willing to go for a fight, but is he willing to live? No! The damage is just well, I think VP are going to be willing to give them the team fight now. Moonlight Shadow out from OpTic. The Observe wards from VP don't show anything, and the Echo Slam! Oh my god! That is just absolutely perfect. Then you can let it go too. You will get him with the Omni Slash, but the follow-up stun from Pasha coming out of the Nova locks down Pycat, and 4 heroes from OpTic gone. PPD is on the run as the sole survivor, and they are hot in pursuit. No one's got the distance jump, the fissure to hold him there, and a triple kill for no one, even if the team's behind. I say behind, they're 1k ahead. Moonlight Shadow, no one wants to be the primary target, or do they? They're going up after Pasha, the stuns, the control, it's there. The Phoenix will go down before he gets his Nova off. Ramsey and no one did get into the back line, however, but they're still battling against the Moonlight Shadow, but that's why they get the gem onto the Storm Spirit. The vision is there, the Echo Slam from Roger. Space creation is absolutely perfect. Everyone is going to go down for OpTic. Pycat wants to run into a quick spin, but they have the damage output. No, the curse actually kills off no one. Diffuser Blade is up from Ramses. He'll track him down and get the kill as Roger blinks up. He's got the follow-up stun and an ultra kill for Ramses.
I'm sure we're just punishing them. They're eating them alive in these fights.
So do you just jump a different target? Like they saw the Phoenix and wanted to bring him down. Now they find a better target over on Solo underneath the sentry ward. Magic missile into Arrow. Fidget gets a double stun. Damn, Roger's so good. And he wants to get out this one. The Wave of Terror and the Starfall from CCNC helps to get the kill.
At this stage of the game, after OpTic missed their earlier timing, when they were in a really good spot to keep the pressure up and get that Roshan.
They see Pasha. Here they go again. Observer Wards.
Nice kill.
It's OpTic Gaming who have the extra vision. They started.
If I'm feeling this item this game, I don't know if I agree with that purchase. I think there's other items that Zai could get that would be more impactful.
Oh, they got the jump. They found the tiny. The Observer Ward was already there. Fidget control, follow up, but then again, Curse is up from PPD just to help out Tiny. I say Curse, the Cold Embrace. Both of them will end up. And all of OpTic now have to return. They know they're not the strongest here, but okay, CCNC as a Shadowblade ES, Echo Slams with the creep wave, and they're gonna find the kill instantly. Even with the Cold Embrace, they still had enough magical damage to get through it. Wyvern goes down quickly, and VP picking their targets perfectly, but they're inside the OpTic base. They have to be careful as Mirana will buy back. We've already killed off both the support. CCNC, a dieback, it could be a leap away. Turn around and get out of there. He turned for the fight into Ramses, who had the heart, knew he had the extra line.
It's possible that OpTic can defend here, but this looks really, really grim. They're losing minimum one lane of racks, maybe a second. I think the one way they save this game and stay alive is that PPD gets a curse onto the Storm next to Spectre. But he has Linkins on Storm, so they need to break that one first. Now, this is rough, man.
It is. And Virtus.pro are going for more. Still 13 seconds till their slam is on cooldown for a little bit longer, but you can see Solo looking to zone them out. As far as vision goes, remember we are still during nighttime, so they don't see that deep into the OpTic base as they have one real opportunity. But then Sentry Ward, they see Earthshaker coming close, but a quick blink away, but they use the opportunity. The curse is out, so Solo should be the one being picked up, but then it's only ES hitting it until Ramses comes in a little closer and helps finish the job. The stuns are out, no one bounces away as his BKB does wear off. They haven't taken the melee racks on the bottom just yet, but when you hit with the sprites, 33 just cannot hit, cannot get close enough. And Virtus.pro are happy with the racks and a halving.
Oh, this would be a big catch if they can kill Ramses.
Oh, they're gonna find him.
He's killable here for sure.
Yeah, they Moonlight Shadow. That's a double damage rune on Pycat. They clean up the creep wave. Is it worth an Omni Slasher? They just got the damage enough, and now they don't even use it. Here, Ramses jumps back in towards the mid. CCNC is chasing him down. Leap forward, pops the BKB. Cheese must be used. Ramses! Oh my! I don't know who's trapped in here with who. Rorschach, predict that one. PPD. Now he is the one being initiated on. No one jumps once again. Cannot curse. The Orchid's holding him back for the moment, so PPD will pop. And the buybacks are coming in thick and fast. Pycat looking for the fight, looking for the kill. The Omni Slash comes back off cooldown, but Roger locks him down with the Echo Slam. Buyback is available from Pycat. He'll probably have to use it. As the chase is on, another jump forward. PPD, how many times can you die in one game? We're really putting that to the test at the moment. Solo letting it go up on the hillside. Storm Spirit will go down, dropping the Gem of True Sight that Virtus.pro have, but no one can stick around for it. In fact, Roger jumps forward, manages to regather, and now they want to get back out. Pycat holding the Omni Slash. Two Invis heroes next to him. He needed 33 to be there to find that Icarus dive. Just such a long ball from Pasha. Welcome to level 20. But they have to come home. They have to TP back.
Wait, who just got a Hex? Someone got a Hex, right?
Hex on Pasha.
Pasha, okay. Yeah, fight. Like, that's what we're talking here.
Moonlight Shadow, they see Pasha, but you know he's the bait. Actually, they're a little bit further away, so Avalanche toss combination. They want to kill off Phoenix and Pasha. No! He can Icarus dive away, and Storm Spirit. Hey, look, it's PPD dying again. No one has just got a bullseye on his back. Goes after CCNC, a double kill for him. Jump on down after Zai as well. Ramses will claim him, and 33 is kind of in no man's land. I think he knows that he has to stay with the Juggernaut, but they're on the wrong side of the river. The creep wave's pushing in. TPs are not even on them. They can't even come back to base. They can't return in time to stop VP from just winning game one of this two-game series. And we even have an MKB from Solo, just for great measure. Nice. That's a terrific item by Solo.
If you want to end the game here, do you not buy Deso instead of this? He has a 250 attack speed talent. MKB proc doesn't work on buildings.
It's fine. He really just wanted to be a murderer. Oh, okay. Well, they find one kill. Pycat finishes his TP back out again. Fortification will slow things down, but he's got no Omni Slash. He's got nothing to work with. At least he can Manta dodge for a half a second into the spin. 8 seconds until Wyvern's up, and he will actually have that curse available as VP are deep, but it's too late. Done and dusted. VP, 44 kills, claim it in 40. TI, they did the all-hero challenge at the summit. So everyone's like, oh my god, these guys can play anything.
Well, they can.
Apart from Techies. Can see him, but he knows his position, sees everything. So this courier snipe, they weren't even looking for it. And this courier goes down. Goodbye Salve and CCNC's aggressiveness.
I still think he can play the lane aggressively for a while. He's not going to need any regen until Brood is level 3. You'll see him just take free CS. He's going to hit the Brood a couple times, force Brood to play defensively to avoid Jingu, and then he'll take CS.
Yep.
So.
And Ramses has to come in close to fight this.
He's doing a pretty good job getting a couple of CS on the Brood. He'll get some CS on the tower too, probably.
Well, sentry wards are down up on top lane, so no one thinks he can try and dodge away from the searing arrows of Zai, but we'll see his consumables put to the test, and we'll also see the pull of Roger put to the test, but that's why Zai already has the Observe Ward back behind the tower. They want to know the second Roger does this, and some clarity, stop the pull, keep the lane equilibrium. Try and chase down Zai, even when he's inside the Shadow Realm. And Zai willing to walk a little bit closer again. Mid lane, Ramses is low on life, but Solo coming in with a double damage rune. It's actually CCNC who's dying, and that'll be the first blood. Ramses just jukes it around the cliff. I see a little bit of extra help with the DDE Solo, able to do exactly that.
Yeah, nice movement from Solo. I think maybe OpTic should have known this was coming, because when it's the off-lane support that rotates mid at 3, it very quickly becomes apparent when the safe laners don't face that silencer in this situation. Like, why is silencer not hitting PPD?
PPD's dead too.
Yep.
He throws out the stun after being cursed, so he's already locked himself into death. So Solo will get his +2. He didn't claim it for the other one. Nice doppelganger away. He's trying to juke it with the illusions.
He tried to avoid the power shot, but he still got hit. So didn't work exactly like Pyke had wanted. This early laning stage is going very well for VP. Getting the kill for Brood first, so he's having a good time in this lane that's hard for him in the beginning.
Yeah.
And securing Pasha a good start too. Sure, no one will catch up later with his Weaver.
CCNC. Just loving his CS score, even though I know a lot of it is spiders. Actually, even with the death, it's 1600 to 2200. There's
last shot.
Back underneath the tower.
This might give away the ward though. I think he knows that Klinks doesn't get this hit off unless there's an obs behind the tower, so maybe.
However, with the extra life, 33 will have the distance, and Roger is forced to throw everything into the Brewmaster, not the target he wanted to do it on. As I'm looking at that, Ramses finds a kill on C. This is not the greatest game even for Pycat. Like, you start begging the question, like, how many lanes have actually been won by OpTic, and it feels like none is the answer, especially as PPD is going to go down again.
Fast early on because PL will be amazing this game.
Yeah.
But this mid lane is a travesty.
The TPing in
this is really not good.
He goes for a clap, but Silence is nearby. PPD makes his way over too, but they want CCNC. The Spiderlings and Solo go over towards CCNC as Ramses looks for another target. Monkey King, does he pop? The curse will do it.
Oh.
And Ramses is the man to find the kills. Now they've turned their attention over towards Zai. Another clap out. The stick charges and raindrops protecting Solo for so long. Ramses wants better hit, but that drunken brawler, Solo can turn again. Really? How many times can he do this and still survive?
Projected or like
Zai's dead.
It just pushed.
The curse is out. Silence. This is +8 now for Solo.
They've just propelled this Broodmother out of control already, actually. It's such a big advantage that Ramses is now running CCNC down in the mid lane.
Yep. That's what Ramses loves to do, though. You give him that space. Looks like 33, he's able to get some kind of rebuttal onto Solo underneath the Dire Observer Ward as well. Able to slip through the back lines, take tier 1 towers, grab supports, try and tilt the status quo.
33's game is pretty good right now. I think he's got what he needs on the Klinks.
Pasha and Solo going in after Pycat. Jukes for half a second. Pasha in pretty deep. The Windrun's giving him the protection and goes straight after Phantom Lancer. Sick charges can't let him survive, so he runs back up again, avoids the power shot, and then lances over towards Solo. This will be huge if Pycat survives, but he will not. It will be a trade-off for 2 for 1. But it's the PL, the hero that's meant to be your saving grace, and no one with a double damage rune. A little bit more difficult because the Drunken Brawler, but just chases after Zai. A level 4 Brewmaster. He cannot survive that. No one will get the kill, and time lapses off every. They go. Okay, no. Yeah, VP just take bottom lane instead.
Damn, CCNC is really farmed. Toby has 160 last hits. 116, I mean.
Yeah, for his net worth of 3.3k.
116 CS.
Compared to the 5.8k.
He's 30 CS, 40 CS ahead of the Broodmother. Surely he's crushing his lane. Oh, Brutus Diffusal. That's
yeah.
a problem.
We could watch Zai die at PPD. Hoping that Ramses will commit to some kind of fight so 33 can open up on him. It's the end of the death pack, so there it is. Pull him in, swap him up. Global silence is out, but it won't matter, or will it? Ramses into the trees and away. No way does he get away.
But I wonder how many of his CS are spiders, because when it says these 120, it's a bit difficult to grasp like how the mid lane truly went.
Oh, good stun. They got no one.
Big kill.
They were really trying to hunt. Is already on the run. Even burns a regeneration rune. Onto the sentry, 33. Pasha should have caught vision of this for a quick moment, but with wind run down.
Ginger, so
Nice timing.
Yeah.
That's a small window when it's level 4 Windrun. It has 6 seconds downtime, so they kind of have to catch Windrunner almost right after.
And he had half a second before that wind run was back up again.
And it does dodge projectiles that are mid-air as well.
Dark Willow into the Terrorize, trying to force the Phantom Lancer to run into the Bramble. Able to do so, but Doppelganger down. And Curse PPD. He's got a stun available, finds the right target, connects up to no one. But Pycat, man, one curse after the other. He just can't survive, and no one will run through him. He time lapses just at the very end. He waited maximum duration for this. Meanwhile, Zai is being hunted by Pasha as well as Ramses back in towards the mid lane.
7,000 gold is... It's no joke.
How much does Zai wish he had something more like a Tuskar instead of this Brewmaster? He wants the hero the Brew looks like with this set on. Not the hero he's got. Oh, swap. Into the stun. They found him. Global silence comes in. And there's no real follow-up onto Ramses. In fact, it just allows Pasha to run in real close. Brewmaster has to go into the split. Ramses still hasn't got down the hillside. Now he does so, but the Earthling Brew Spun, it actually does enough. They'll send him up and towards the air. Is there more damage? Up the hill. Lancers and Searing Arrows. Ramses finally brought down. They're taking bottom lane now. There's nothing OpTic can do to stop this. No one's already way too strong. They can just delay it.
There's an Aegis on this Weaver as well.
Well, they found PPD.
Yeah, he's on the...
He was trying to get rid of the ward. He put a sentry down looking for it.
He can die every time. They have no idea what's going on.
19 minutes in, VP. Try and go high ground. They curse up Zai. He's still got Bruce Split available, and they found Monkey King. The perfect control, the follow-up Terrorize. Can they actually kill off CCNC before he can react? He's silenced for the moment. Now he can one-charge. He already went to the Shadow Blade, but there was no way he could hide. They had the dust, they had the detection, and the Brewmaster Split was not providing enough control, and they don't have the players. PL can TP back. Klinks is now only just starting to do it. They've already taken the tier 3 tower. Brewmaster Split has ended, and the curse has just continued. VP, they are owning this OpTic base. The buybacks are up, and they really are doing all of this for the greater Pycat. Solar can get stunned up. Nice Searing Arrows from 33 to find the kill there, but now Ramses into the BKB. 33's got the damage. These are actually huge kills for OpTic if they can keep claiming more, but then the lockdown, the Curse Crown onto the Klinks. He couldn't run away, but VP, they still haven't claimed the lane of Rax. They've lost 4 heroes. Yes, they forced buybacks, 2 of them on the Brew as well.
Watching, we didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, Gabe. I'm sorry. Pasha, blink, perfect shackle, 33 and Zai locked together, the Terrorize as well, so they can't instantly react. More dust, more reveal. Where are these buybacks to be put to the test right now? Klink's using his. The tower is low, no one able to get back out with the time lapse, so a lot of that damage being negated. There's a quick stun onto Ramses. The shackle! Pasha! He's the real 2X! PPD's gonna get ripped apart. The Klinks is down. That's the die back out from him. And CCNC, the Curse Crown follow-up stun. Solo is low, so at least they get something back out of this. Hilarious enough, they still haven't claimed the lane of Rax. Pasha was looking towards the mid, but hey, mid tower is so low on life. The fortification will buy some time for OpTic. But Pasha, so damn good. And he leveled up Shackle last. They're looking for more. CCNC runs forward, able to get the stun. Weaver gets the time lapse off.
Oh yeah, he has level 3 ult. Never mind this game.
Yeah.
But
would you like to see that fave? Actually, it's only 68% according to
that's the thing.
probability.
That is PL. That graph is PL's win chance. Or 100 minus PS with chance.
Zai and PPD. Roger walks in nice and close. They got clamped. CCNC jumps in. A quick global silence means Monkey King's actually stuck up on the tree line. And now it's Brewmaster who gets the split off. Just in time he gets it off. But there's more trouble for Clinks. VS has to swap him out of the Wukong command. But Ramsey's under the cover of BKB. Just chases down CCNC. This kill they will be able to claim. And that's one hero who can't buy it back. Make it two. The Brilliant Split's going to last a little bit longer. It's up to Pycat. He needs to find something out of this. The curses are out. Zai will get a quick clap. But it's Pycat versus the world that is Virtus.pro. Another Bramble. Triple kill for Roger of all people. Base will look nice with some flowers.
I kind of didn't like this that much from OpTic because I feel like they gave VP what they wanted, right? This was the kind of fight that VP were supposed to set up for themselves, and I think OpTic just made it a little bit too easy for them by going out in the middle of nowhere out here and just getting globaled on and open. This fight in their own base is a lot harder for VP, but now that they gave it for free, that's definitely one lane of Rax. The question is if they can get more out of this for now.
That's why Pycat's trying to slow it up. Monkey's up in 3 seconds time. VP probably won't want to overstay. Ramsey's burning that BKB down to 6 seconds. They can still swap through that. But remember, he's got the extra life through the form of the cheese. And that's exactly what he uses. The follow-up done. He's actually dropping low, but Ramsey's, the damage is still dealt. 33 goes down. They want more and they need more OpTic. They need something. Sentry Ward's given the extra vision, but they're chasing after no one. His BKB will wear off in 1 second time. Solo will give him a little extra movement speed thanks to the drums, but then again, time lapse is down and he's got no man to work with. So no one will fall. The Aegis Immortal will pop.
He just time-lapsed back and still didn't have mana. How often do you see a Weaver time-lapse and not have mana for Shukuchi?
Deals him the smoke, he blinks very, very quickly. Terrorize flies out, and it actually connects onto 33. He's already in this. They drop the sentry as well as the dust, so the vision is up, not to mention the shackle. Of course it is. Marsh is just going to land everything. But Roger, the kill the Pycat can go for. Finding it, PPD's run over for support. The BKB's down for Virtus.pro. Maybe they're a little bit more cautious when the stuns connect onto Solo. CCNC can just get into this battle. He'll take the kill, but no one. Here's BKB back off cooldown, chasing after the Monkey King with the beetles on him. He knows there's no way he can hide out, and PPD's in exactly the same type of position. Pasha is searching for him in the tree lines, and he's going to find him. They're going to bump noses. The creep wave will come up to help PPD, but really this is the funeral parade, and Pasha taunting him with a love kiss. I said bumping noses, not lips. He's taunting him so hard in the trees. Hello. Just hold him here. PPD will finally die. Meanwhile, back in the real fight in mid lane. I didn't want to leave the top lane. Pycat, the full line of defense. Zai can blink in for a clap. He's got no real way to get back out of this one, so he dies almost instantly. Buybacks galore. They'll get the clamps on onto the Broodmother, who's now going to BKB. Insatiable hunger up. CCNC. Decisions are regretted, and PPD will fall down as well. There is nowhere safe on the map for the OpTic Gaming captain. And, well, the silence, Pycat, well, thanks to Manta, he could dodge the last ticks of damage from it and regenerate back in his base, but there's that second lane of Rax going down.
And this should probably brew 50 on Monkey, and they know the buybacks were expended for both Monkey King and Venge, so basically a 5-on-3 situation
Clanks
when the brew spawns.
Into the back line, going after Pasha. The damage is negligible. Windrun just too good, and that is forced buyback out from Clinks. Maybe just walk straight back into it. A little bit of miss micro. But 33 without his death pact available doesn't really hit hard enough. We've got 5 seconds on the Weaver as well, and win range is at 9 seconds. So not a lot of immunity time for them. And OpTic's coming out for a fight. Observer and Sentry down, however. The smoke doesn't break on PPD. Global silence is out, and they all just want to bail the hell out of here. Terrorize jumps forward. Clinks cannot TP out in time, and the shackle, it caught Zai. My God, Pasha. Love. There's a shackle with his name on it. CCNC will fall. And that's the game. 3 euros down. That's there is no way that OpTic can now find this one. Even with the first hit bash from Pycat onto no one, he'll time-lapse off the damage, and GG is called. Virtus.pro will 2-0 in their first series of TIA.
This was a really interesting